number 6 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the NOCO, a Bassmaster Elite of Lake Guntersville.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Mossy Oak Fishing Recap right here at Lake Guntersville. Just wrapped up. It's the afternoon of the second day. Unfortunately, this is gonna end my tournament. Just to set this tournament up a little bit, I only live like an hour and 20 minutes from right here at Goose Pond, just across the line in Tennessee. So obviously I've got a lot of history here. A lot of people know I've fished club tournaments here. I was looking at some of my waypoints on my graph the other day, and I've got some waypoints on there from like the second week of September in 2013. And I actually caught some fish in practice in that same area, which was kind of strange. But a lot of people would think, and sometimes it is true, that when you've got a lot of history on a place, everybody says, man, you got to be looking forward to getting there. And I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to getting here. But now that I look back, I've actually been back at the house for a little bit. The weigh-in's been over for a little while now, and looking back at some of the live stuff now that I can look at it where guys are catching fish, the lake is fishing so much different this week. It just threw me a curveball. Ended up finishing 61st here, which is pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie, it's worse than I wanted to finish, obviously. But the first day I only caught 3 keepers. I only had 6 pounds the first day. So to go out there today and at least have a limit and salvage a few points, you never know when that 61st, those 20-something points that I got, that might be what gets me in the Bassmaster Classic later down the road. So, I'm thankful to have what I had for sure. It could have been pretty bad, but as far as practice goes, the first 2 days of practice, we were fishing on pre-frontal conditions, and the fish were biting a lot better. And really everything that I found just kind of sent me down a false road. We got a whole bunch of rain right before the tournament, probably 2 or 3 inches of rain, a big cold front hit, and it just changed. I'm not trying to make excuses. I didn't catch them. That's the bottom line. But things changed, and I didn't make the right adjustments. But I did have some good bites in practice, and I'll tell you how I usually fish Lake Guntersville this time of the year, and it usually works pretty darn well for me. My main deal this week, what I really thought I was gonna make hay with, was punching. Just punching 1.25 ounces to 1.5 ounces, Mustad tight necks, flipping weight, a 4/0 Mustad grip pin max flipping hook, and an X-Zone Lures muscleback finesse crawl, Okeechobee crawl. That was my setup, and normally this time of year I get out there on that hard line of grass on the main river and just go and go and go, and there's certain little stretches where those fish will set up. When you start getting some bites, then really slow down in that area. And I had 5 or 6 stretches in practice where I can pull up and get some bites. It just went away during the tournament. That river got a little too muddy, I think. It was a little too windy out there the first day, and I just couldn't make it happen. So today, the second day, the way I caught my limit was I caught 2 of them on that punching rig. I caught 2 of my keepers on just a chatterbait. That's the jackhammer 3/8 ounce jackhammer chatterbait. That's an X-Zone Lures mini swammer on the back, green pumpkin, excellent chatterbait trailer, especially for the fall. I feel like it mimics a minnow really well, got that good swimming action. Throwing it on 15-pound, vicious 100% fluorocarbon. And then I actually weighed in 1 on a frog today. The frog bite is not what it should be right now, I don't think, on Guntersville. I think we're a little bit early for it. but I did catch one on the frog today. I got back in a place where there was some good milfoil, had some good cheese on it, and I weighed in one on the frog. So, you know, I just kind of junked it up for the fish that I did catch on the second day. But, you know, if I'd have caught a 6 or 7 pounder, if I'd have got fortunate and caught a great big one, then I'd have been right back where I needed to be. So let's talk about line sizes. On the frog, 50-pound vicious no fade braid. When I'm flipping, when I'm punching, I like 60-pound no fade braid, just a little bit more strength. And then, like I said, 15-pound on the chatterbait. And that's what I did. You know, I'm still scratching my head a little bit about this tournament. I will be for a little while, I'm sure. I thought it was going to go a lot better, but it's fishing. Like I said on stage, it doesn't matter if it's one of your home lakes or a place you've never been in your life. It's just fishing. All you can do is all you can do. So we got a 3 or 4 week stretch here. I've got tournaments coming up for the next 3, 4, 5 weeks, something like that. It's going to be a busy fall, I know that. But Santee Cooper's next week, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time right here on the Mossy Oak Fishing Recap.